Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome to another episode of my FIFA 17 Manager Mode. Your host Matt 10. We've got Sheffield United here, going to start off against Chesterfield, and then Millwall, and then Northampton. So we're going to start off here, Chesterfield, hosted by the Blades and Matt 10. We look at the league standings. Sheffield in a nice spot in 4th with 8 points. Chesterfield a little bit lower than that. Looking at the lineup here. Lyle Taylor is paired up there, this time with Lavery, due to Obika still being injured. Look at the captain, Banks Landell. Chesterfield, the visitors, don't know too much. I think I say that about every team in the League One. I don't know too much about them. But still, it doesn't mean it's not going to be an exciting match, and we jump right into it. First minute, right as you go here, Chesterfield, nice little moves. And goodness, a shot on goal just like that, but thankfully Long was able to save that nicely. Good little moves here, nice little cut right there, unexpected, and a quick little shot, so well done. Only a couple minutes later, the home side finds a great little cross in there, but Jones managed to get on the end of it and was unable to convert it though. A little bit further in, as it was a bit of a midfield battle, but Sheffield United was able to put a little pressure there on the visitors. Here is School on the right hand side, finds a nice little ball to Lavery, who finds him right back, and School cutting inside, hitting a shot, unfortunately going over the goal, but a great attack there, and more attack coming 10 minutes later, or just under that. Look at John Fleck just able to run in through the Chesterfield defense. Nobody wanting to tackle him, as he's just able to coast in there. And the shot unfortunately went right to the keeper. I see a couple of those today where a lot of the shots go right to the keeper. 34th minute, good little ball in. Lavery trying to contest for the header, not making the best of contacts, and not great contact of the ground there. Lavery has to actually be just taken off, unfortunately. And so we have to send in Clark, which is not a bad substitute at all, but we look there. Lavery's touch was a little bit better, but his touch on the ground on that ankle was absolutely terrible. And coming right back at you here is Lyle Taylor. Fantastic shot. Great save by Lee. Lyle Taylor's definitely coming into his zone here, starting to get some chances and get shots on goal, which is definitely what we need. We just need some more goals from him. And towards the end of the first half, nice little move here by Wilkinson. Finds Wilson running in. Rather, Nolan. Apologize, sometimes I can't read. But Nolan there slices the ball through the legs. Good effort there. And jumping into now the second half of this match. Just at the start of it too. Poor little touch there. Now Taylor has a chance. Nobody's picking him up. He's going to hit the shot, and that's a good-looking rip. Fulici just went wide. 53rd minute, back to Taylor. Another chance for him. This one's going to go wide, but it was actually deflected out for a corner. Off the corner, Ebanks Liddell finds Chapman, who hits a shot. It's quite a good one there. Started to curl back there, but unfortunately just couldn't find the frame, but a great effort again. Just testing the long distance shots today is Sheffield United. 65th minute, Chesterfield attacking again. Some very fortuitous little bounces and then over defending in one spot, but thankfully the shot this time was right at the keeper. Long, no problems there. School here on the 60 further in, pretty much right after there. Clark had his opportunity, got a great ball in, and Clark was able to turn and actually hit a decent shot. It actually kissed the outside of the left-handed post there. Definitely beat Lee. Did not go in for a goal. Clark would get another chance, this time being a great little pounce there. And here he is one-on-one with the keeper. How about that? Clark, great little awareness there to see that there was a initial touch by the center back who probably should have just cleared it or gotten rid of it somehow. And Clark pounced on it. I couldn't think about the right word to say. I figured he was pouncing on it. Fox in the box. No, not really. Either way, don't listen to me. Listen to the crowd cheering for Mr. Clark there. Fantastic goal. 1-0 for the home side. Excellent start, but look at this. What is this? Is this FIFA everything before FIFA 17 where they just make their comeback right away? I mean, it was pretty instant. Granted, it's pretty bad defending. You'll see a couple of things, and for those of you that pay attention to the sliders, I'll be changing some things, working on just seeing a lot of over marking, kind of getting a little too tight, a little too cramped, too much triple team defending in some spots, and so we got to work on that. But here, working towards the end of the half, great little ball in here. Unfortunately, could not do anything there. Carruthers, who actually made his debut for Sheffield United today for this season, unable to find a decent shot there. And then, of course, the visitors had to cap it off, try to get their last shot. Here we try to defend, try to get something going. Unfortunately, that's the end of the match. A little bit of a quick one, to be honest, but, you know, really frustrating considering all the chances we had. That's been kind of the theme, I think, last episode, and now, you know, already starting off this episode that way. Hopefully we don't have too bad of an injury for Lavery, but we'll look at the match facts here. As you guys can see, a lot of possession for Chesterfield. In terms of the midfield, you know, we lost on possession mainly. They moved the ball around pretty well, but, you know, we had a lot of tackles, 51. I mean, you could tell we were chasing a lot. Another thing I'm looking at on the sliders is try to minimize that tackle count for the user. Didn't run around with my head cut off or anything, just, you know, just how it is sometimes. Evanks Landell, the captain, gets the match ball. I'm not really sure where the logic is there. He played all right, I guess, but, you know, FIFA for you. Just one of those matches, guys. You know, just kind of have to shrug it off and move on. Player injury, though. Lavery could not shrug that one off. Broken ankle. Youch. And really unfortunate because he was starting to find some good form there. But we're going to be without his services for 3 months. So that really hurts us. Leon Clark, though, is fighting the back of the net, so let's hope he can continue to do that. Jonathan Obika waiting for him to return as well. So we'll see what happens here, and we jump right into the next match. Millwall hosting us. Sheffield United. Looking at the league table, we dropped down after tying 9 points there. Millwall is all the way down at the bottom with only 4 points. So we'll see how this FIFA logic works. It might dominate us. You just never know with FIFA and how it works there. Wearing the away kits. There's a look at Clark and Taylor, who are going to be paired up top. Manager Matt 10 focused. So are Millwall, and they have to do a little bit more focus here as we get into 10th minute here. Lafferty, good little ball in to John Fleck. Taylor just gonna change the pace there, hits a shot. Unfortunately, yes, right at the keeper. I'm a manual shooter, you know, I know I need to work on that. I'm trying to find the frame, so if I find the frame, that's good for me. Just now I gotta find shots away from the keeper. Off and away here, 30th minute, great little ball in. Nice little combination. Thankfully defended. Coots, who's all the way at the back there, working on his thing. His name is Paul Coots, not Phil Coots. See, I already screwed up his last name. I'm losing it, guys. Don't worry. Don't mind me. Let's get it going here. Nice little ball in, and a little bit of an effort there by Martin. Really should have done better. Ball was, I guess it did bounce up on him a little bit, but that's all right. So here, Clark, at the end of the half, guys, we're already reaching that point. Clark had that last chance there, just went blissfully, terribly wide. Deeper into the second half, rather, 73rd minute. Not much has happened, really. And so here off of our throw, great little ball here. Good hold-up play, little shield, and here, nice little dinked pass. Look at this. Williams making no mistake with that effort. Oh, really nice play, actually. Kudos to the computer there. And able to find a really nice pass in. I think it was a big part of that, again, was my over-marking. Look how many players are around the guy who sent in the ball. 4 players on 1 point. So that's something you guys are going to see with the next slider update. We're going to be lessening those over-marking. And that's probably due to marking some of the line settings. But I'm definitely excited for that. But enough about that slider talk. Let's jump into it here. Coots. Paul Coots, that is. By his standards, not hitting the target. Not good. We were able to break them down pretty easily, though, right through the middle. But, you know, that's how it works sometimes. Just have to kind of keep gnawing away at them here. 82nd minute, hoping to get something going. Here's Lafferty playing it right back to Lyle Taylor, and look at that. I said I needed goals from him. And this is just a clinical goal. I mean, Lafferty, great run on the left-hand side. And then just to slot it back to Lyle Taylor. Good little run. He didn't overcommit his run. Said, you know, I'll put it right here. I'm going to hit it nice and low, really low, to the far corner. Maybe the keeper could have gone to that. He did a little FIFA 17 double-handed save animation that's been absolutely terrible. And, you know, that could be part of it. But what can you do? You know, that's a fantastic goal. I was really psyched. Again, guys, a manual shooter. I get very happy about those kind of things. Here, though, done. Oof. Really vicious tackle there. Studs up and everything. Surely it's got to be a card. Let's make sure it's yellow and not red. Even though it's at the stoppage time here. Yep, just going to be a yellow, thankfully. And, you know, Matt Dunn, older guy. Probably didn't want to chase him down. Just go for the slide tackle, old school, right? Even though this was a little vicious. Oof, right at the ankles. Yowza. But that does create this opportunity for the just last play of the match here. Free kick. Oh, thankfully Long was able to save that. Not as much power. Good effort on goal. Long just wants to get it going. Try to do a last minute attack. Nope, not going to happen. Another tie. 1-1. That's 2 points in 2 matches. Not the way we really wanted to start off this episode. And start off this month, to be perfectly honest. But either way, possession. Again, I'm tackling all over the place. Low on the foul count. Not bad in the pass percentage. Something still looking at, like I said, guys. Nobody in Sheffield United gets the match ball here. Really didn't play as great. We didn't play terrible either. Just one of those matches, you know, just get frustrated and want to just move on, which is what we're going to do. Just jumping right into this last match of the episode. And this is against Northampton. And we're back home hosting them. And of course, that league table comes up. Now we're moving up a little bit, 10 points, and they are in 12th place with 8 points. And Obika returns, so we're very excited for that. With Lyle Taylor, hopefully can find the back of the net some more. Other than that, not much has changed. But we do know we have to watch out, you know, for Northampton. We definitely have quite the left midfielder there in Alfie Potter, who's going to be a menace all match. And I kind of got that notice just from reviewing their team beforehand. Here's Alfie just taking on Freeman. And Freeman, yep, didn't even want to mess around there. But it's way too early to be making those kind of tackles. I know you want to make your presence known, Mr. Right Back. But unfortunately, that's going to net you a yellow card. Match the shoes. Kieran Freeman, 8th minute. Just, yeah, just didn't seem like he wanted to go for the pace. And you see Potter really didn't mind trying to take him on. But no worries, I guess. We'll see what happens from there. 14th minute in. Good little ball. I'm going to have Fleck take this first time. And actually, Taylor could have gotten on the end of that. Kind of a little dribbler. Fleck's like, why couldn't you touch that? It was like, you know, it was slower than a drilled pass in FIFA. Here we go. Right into the 16th minute. Nice little ball here. Find him right back there. Didn't catch his name. It was good effort. Good effort on goal, left-footed. Here is Mr. Potter again, this time taking our defense, not even acting like there's somebody there. And then thankfully the post was there, as his shot was well struck, but we were saved by the post. Coming right back, what is this? Where is the back line? Thankfully Long is aware, goes in hard and makes a great challenge. No foul, ref. Good little play there. Here is Coots. What can we get? Something going here. Finds Freeman. Freeman's going to go over the top. Actually, a nice little ball here to Obika, who's kind of hidden behind the back line. Can he send in a decent cross in? He does. It's over to the head of Mr. Taylor. And look at that. Beautiful little cross. Header right down. Very clinical, if you will, there, Mr. Taylor. And to the opposite side of the keeper, back to where the ball came from. Unfortunately, couldn't find the back net. It was a great save. Here's Mr. Potter again taking on the defense. And what is that? Kieran Freeman, knowing he's on a yellow card, still going in for the slide. He had to be 100% sure he was going to make that, but Potter just got through him completely. And Freeman's, I don't know what Freeman was thinking. Pretty terrible. He just could have just contained him, but nope, he's going to go a little harder than that, and Potter goes tumbling down as expected. And so down to 10 men are the Blades, and here's the ensuing free kick, a really nice one there by Atkinson. and just hit. Looks like it just kissed the post there, kind of upper 90 area. Oof, very nice. Really nice effort there. We jump into the second half here, and they're coming right back at us as they should, up to, up a man. Great effort there. First time shot by Revel, or Revel, maybe Revel, we'll say Revel. Really well struck here, just kind of curling away from long. Another good effort, and the pressure continues. This time over again, and a really terrible tackle. There was Basham. Basham's going to get the yellow card here. It's kind of the mentality that the Blades have at this point. It's just, let's just keep them from scoring. We'll see how many men we keep at the end of the match, right? Yeah, he was beat for pace. Just had to make that tackle. Thankfully, advantage was called, so no threatening free kick or anything like that, but that was a threatening shot there again from Mr. Ravel. Slightly deflected there, actually. It was pretty far off the mark. And then I think it was Lafferty who clicked it, just kicked it out, and actually made Long to make the save, though. Running at us, though. Great save, or great tackle there by Ebanks Landell, the captain. But a good shot there. So I believe this was Hoskins, and yeah, and Hoskins there really should have done better. Could have taken a touch. He was pretty open. He took a hard shot. It was a good shot. Going for upper 90, going for the glory. Didn't turn out very well for him. So here, piling it on late, and there is Mr. Hoskins again. Oh, sorry, that's Richards. My bad. Richards there with the effort, diving header, good attempt. No problem though. Really, other than that, there was nothing else, guys, in this one. They piled it on. They put a lot of pressure on us. Potter kind of got out of the match as soon as Freeman was, red carded. So he really wasn't a threat. But so overall, there was really nothing in this match other than those couple chances and some of the butchered names that I can't read on my video editing software sometimes. But it's just a boring match. This has honestly been one of those kind of episodes, guys, where I really struggled to upload some of these, or not upload, just edit this, because I knew these matches weren't super duper exciting. But I know, you have to do this. You have to upload these kind of matches. You have to, you can't hit the restart button just because they're not entertaining. But, to be honest, they were a little tough. Sliders, I'm looking at improving them. I feel like we're really getting somewhere good. Next video after this one, which will come pretty quick, so I'm just going to do a gameplay preview. And I'm excited for that. So, back to Sheffield United, and I'll jump a little bit more into the sliders afterwards. But Mark McNulty, rather, wants more playing time. I'll probably put him in. I liked him when I tested him out. He's a good player. If Obika doesn't start doing anything, he's definitely going to lose a spot to either Clark or McNulty, since Lavery's going to be out for quite a while. Finish it off looking at the league table here. So we're still in the good graces of 6th place. Inside that promotion area, so 11 points, not too bad. We're moving our way up. We're not moving down, right? So that's a good way of looking at it. So at least we're doing that. Something I wasn't doing at QPR. Doing a lot better here at Sheffield United, albeit some boring matches, unfortunately. But that is football, right? Football can be boring sometimes. It's about the result, and that's what we're after. But back to some of the slider talk, guys. I'll be updating those. Working with the guys, of course, at Operation Sports, getting them to test the slider settings and everything like that. I'll have a gameplay video out shortly. Might not have any commentary on it. Just want to know your guys' thoughts of what it looks like to you. Getting that 30 pass speed working, with a lower pass error as well, which is working really nice. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the video, guys. I always appreciate it. Leave your comments below. As always, take care and stay tuned. But you can tell the player cam is just so much fun to play. I just absolutely love it. I've scored goals this way and just love it. Here, Mateo's part of a good sequence. Couldn't get on the end of the rebound, though. It's still really fun to play. Here's a terrible touch from Mateo, unlike him. And then unlike him, well, he's a little fiery, so